Who are the Nation of Islam? Hi, I'm Dr. James Holt, and the Nation of Islam and its members are predominantly found in the USA. Although members of the Nation of Islam accept Muhammad and the Quran and can be seen to live the 5 pillars of Sunni Islam, most Muslims would place them outside of the Ummah. The beliefs held by the Nation of Islam are outside of the realm of Islamic norms. Their teachings about God becoming incarnate, the role of the Prophet Muhammad, and the afterlife are seen to be heterodox or even heretical. For example, Allah is seen to be a person, and throughout history there have been many Allahs, God in person, the latest of whom is Fard Muhammad. He is believed to have the same powers as the first Allah who created the world. The Nation of Islam sees each of these Allahs as a black man, and that the white race is the result of a failed experiment of a scientist named Yaqub. Following Yaqub's experiment, the white race were able to rule the world for 6,000 years. And although Fard is seen to have died in 1934, he actually disappeared and is in Mecca, where he will live for another 409 years in some thoughts. Though in some interpretations, Fard has returned to a different realm and will ultimately return. After Fard's death, Elijah Muhammad became the messenger of Allah, and during Elijah Muhammad's time of leadership, famous members of the Nation of Islam included Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali. Though both transitioned into Sunni Islam, the former having been assassinated with members of the Nation of Islam implicated and convicted. During the civil rights movement in the 1960s, the place of the nation was probably most well known, largely through the presence of Malcolm X. It offered a different approach to that found in figures such as Martin Luther King. It's seen by many as a forerunner to the Black Power movement and advocated for the violent overthrow of the status quo. Malcolm X, after performing the Hajj and identifying as a Sunni Muslim, he rejected the anti-white teachings of the nation. Following Elijah Muhammad's death, his son Wallace Muhammad moved the Nation of Islam closer to Sunni Islam, and it began to reject many of its beliefs that diverged from traditional Islam. In 1977, the Nation of Islam began to be rebuilt under Louis Farrakhan, who had been involved in the leadership of the nation under Elijah Muhammad. Despite its vast ideological differences from the international Muslim community, the Nation of Islam has come to be seen like a partner by some, even an ally by many in the Arab and Muslim worlds. Fishman and Soaj go on to suggest that the reasons why they're seen as an ally is political expediency and a shared political outlook. This lays open an interesting discussion: which considerations take precedence when deciding on the Islamicness of a group? Maybe because of their geographical isolation and also because of their usefulness. The heterodoxy of the Nation of Islam is sometimes overlooked.